One hell of a game, guys. My voice is gone for all the yelling and the screaming and the cheering that I was doing tonight. My voice is gone, man. I'm proud of these guys, man. I'm proud of these guys. I said it during halftime. Even if Georgia would have came back and won, I was proud of these guys because the effort and the fight that we had for all four quarters. Again, we were down 10-0. Another situation where we had to overcome adversity. And all we needed was one big explosive play. We needed to punch Georgia in the mouth and see how they responded. And they could not respond at all in the first half, man. Bryce Young has wrapped up the Heisman. We're going to have our first Heisman quarterback in Alabama history, in Alabama school history. And Bryce Young deserved it, man. Bryce Young absolutely deserved it. He played the game of his life, man. This offensive line played the game of their lives. Seth McLaughlin played the game of his life, being the guy that really kind of set the protection, kind of made the right signal call, made the right correct calls for Bryce Young. Had a couple of little snaps, but I mean, for the most part, Seth McLaughlin played excellent in pass protection. Run defense wise, again, Georgia has probably they have the best run defense in the nation. So I'm not surprised at all that we didn't really have that much success in the ground game. But our quarterback, man, he did a hell of a job. Our quarterback, for the most part, made the right, correct plays. But the most important thing is he didn't turn over the football. We did not give Georgia one chance at a turnover. And that's what Georgia's been good at so badly, man. Georgia has been extremely good when it comes to capitalizing off of turnovers. We did not give Georgia an opportunity. Let's give credit to Seth McLaughlin. Let's give credit to Chris Owens. Chris Owens, I've been hard on Chris Owens, man, but Chris Owens played the game of his life at right tackle. He played the game of his life at that right tackle position, man. So all the credit in the world has to go to this offensive line. Did we play perfect on the offensive line? No, we didn't play perfect. This is not last year's offensive line. But, man, they stepped up. After having a horrible performance against Auburn, the fact that this team overcame all the scrutiny, all the criticism from Bama fans and from former players, and these guys played a hell of a game, man. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that I thought that Alabama was gonna win this game, especially the way that they won it. I thought Georgia was gonna win this game. I said Georgia was gonna win this game 27-17. I thought this was going to be a much closer defensive kind of style football game, but I thought the fourth quarter Georgia was going to wear them down. And I was completely wrong. And like I said before, man, I'll eat my crow. You can season that shit. You can put some sauce on that thing. Whatever you need to do, man, I'll eat it and I will enjoy it. I don't even care, man. Absolutely phenomenal performance by Alabama. But this is football, man. This is what we do as content creators. We come up here, we give our predictions. I try to be as objective as possible based off what I see on the football field. And this is what it is, man. Sometimes you can be right, sometimes you can be wrong. But like I said before, I'm definitely glad that I'm wrong, man, because Bama is still alive. We're still alive for playoff position. We're still alive. We're in the playoffs. I don't know if we're going to play Georgia again. I think that's the debate is, do you put Georgia at number 4 or do you put Georgia at number 3? That's the question. Because if we play Georgia again in the rematch, man, that is going to be a tough game. I think they're going to make adjustments, and that's going to be a much tougher game compared to what we saw tonight. But Brock Bowers, man, how in the hell is that dude not a semifinalist for the John Mackey Award? He is clearly the best tight end in all of college football, and it is not even close. Not even close. Came into this game leading all tight ends in receiving yards anyway, and he played the fewest amount of snaps than any other tight end that's on that Mackey list. Just doesn't make any sense to me, but it just tells you how shit and how corrupt these award ceremonies are. But let me tell you guys something, man. I kept saying this, and I said this many weeks ago, and every Georgia fan kept saying, "Nah, man, this is not really true." Well, I'm not gonna say every Georgia fan, but a lot of Georgia fans told me this. But they said we don't need JT Daniels. We got Stetson Bennett. What's wrong with Stetson Bennett? We have the defense that we can rely on. Our defense was dominant. The defense, we have the number 1 defense probably of all time. We're giving less than 7 points per game, and I kept saying, man, listen, when you go against a prolific offense, when you go against an offense that can put points on you, you need that quarterback. And I thought that JT Daniels could be that quarterback because we've seen it last year from him. He did average over 300 yards a game last year. Todd Monken's offense was way more explosive. It was way more open. Way more receivers were more involved. And you can tell Kyrus Jackson played a lot better. George Pickens was better. A lot of those players that are not really playing that well for this particular year. These were guys that excelled under JT Daniels, and you can tell, and you saw damn near the full extent of Todd Monken's offense. With Stetson Bennett, you know what you have. You have a guy, he's not going to lose you the game, but he's not going to win you a game if you are in these shootouts where you're going against good offenses. And what did we saw today? Bryce Young just outplayed Stetson Bennett, and it wasn't even close. We all knew that Bryce Young was better than Stetson Bennett, but the one game where the Georgia defense did not show up, Stetson Bennett did not play his best game. Now I give credit to Georgia because they had close to 500 yards of offense, but Stetson Bennett made a lot of horrific plays. He made some horrific plays that cost Georgia this game. And I think the question is going to be now is that, do you put in JT Daniels? Is he ready for prime time? Or do you ride with Stetson Bennett? I said this before and I'll say it again. It's extremely hard for Georgia to win a national championship with Stetson Bennett, with a game managing quarterback. This is not 2012. This is not A.J. McCarron, right? Those days are over with. We are now in the new age. We're now in a new era where elite quarterback play wins you national championships. Elite offense wins you national championships. All you need is a good enough defense, and you can win the national championship like we saw the last 4 years, like we saw the last 3 or 4 years. So we'll see what Georgia can do. We'll see if JT Daniels starts. We'll see if Georgia can make certain adjustments. This defense can make certain adjustments to Alabama's offense. But for the most part, Alabama just dominated. They dominated this game, guys. So let's give credit where credit is due. A lot of Bama fans were kind of in the same boat as me, where we doubt it. We got to eat our crow, and I'm happy to and I'm happy to do it, man. So a lot more to talk about, way more to talk about in this football game. But like I said, I'm going to end the video here just a little bit short. So I will be doing a live stream on Sunday, not later tonight. I'm going to do a live stream on Sunday. So definitely stay tuned for that so we can talk about this game a little bit more. We'll also have a live call-in show where you guys can give your thoughts on this game and whether or not Georgia will make the playoffs or not. So we'll find out, but more college football on the way, which we're going to get into. But hopefully you guys enjoyed your Saturday night. Georgia fans, keep your heads up because most likely you guys are going to be in it. But as far as all the trolling and all the shit that Georgia fans have kind of talked about Alabama, that shit kind of ends. So we'll see what happens. But Bama fans, Bama fans that always believed that Georgia was going to lose this game, you guys are the real ones, man. You guys are the true supporters. And I couldn't give you guys enough credit as it is. But anyway, guys, this is Jan Sports, a.k.a. Jan716. I will catch you guys in the next reaction. Peace.